All right, Sandila, I'm going to steal 2 minutes of your sports bulletin very quickly because we're just hearing, and I'm hoping to take you live to Cape Town on this, to my colleague Annika Larsen. Media representatives have been kicked out, booted out, told to leave the Water Affairs and Sanitation Portfolio Committee meeting with the Hawks and the NPA. You'll know that meetings in Parliament are usually open to all. Annika Larsen, I hope you're with us. What happened?
Yes, it's the People's Parliament. Jeremy, what happened really this morning was that a list goes out to advise media and the public as to what meetings are taking place. They are always open unless permission is granted by the Speaker's Office of the National Assembly and the House Chair. We weren't told that this meeting was closed until we arrived to attend a hearing on it, because we knew that the Hawks and the NPA and the SIU were going to brief Water Affairs, and that department has really been hollowed out in terms of its finances, and it has a lot to answer for, especially the previous administration. So there was some interest from our side. The chair, Lulu Johnson, said it was actually a closed meeting, but because we hadn't been advised of this, and nor had members of the committee, there was some objection to it. I think they were just very heavy-handed in their approach. There were two bouncers initially, they're here behind me, there were two bouncers initially here telling us that we needed to be removed, and then all of a sudden there were 16 bouncers telling us that we needed to be removed. Parliament doesn't usually behave in this manner. Parliamentarians, there's usually a relationship of trust, and it was just, I think, a very heavy-handed approach to what could have been a matter that could have been dealt with a lot better.
Just very quickly, clear this up for me, Annika. What they would determine a closed meeting, and as a result of this heavy-handedness, then would you and your colleagues have any recourse?
Look, the reason that we're here at Parliament and we attend these meetings, a lot of them are often very laborious, but the reason we're here is to make sure that oversight and compliance is adhered to, and that members of the public have access to all information that is going on at parliamentary and government level when ministers are called in. It's very unusual for a meeting to be closed. In this case, the Hawks, the SIU and the NPA said that they had very, very sensitive information with regards to criminal investigation against, we suppose, members in the Department of Water Affairs and Sanitation, and therefore they wanted this meeting to be closed. It was not done properly, and therefore we were sort of effectively frog-marched out. It's unusual. We don't attend these meetings because we think they're fun. We attend them because we need to make sure that oversight is done so we can tell you what is going on and that there are no secrets. This is meant to be a transparent Parliament, and it's unusual as to what's happened. We did find out that permission was granted from the Speaker. This wasn't indicated to the authorities this morning, and so forth. It was a mess, but I think that the way it's been handled was incorrect. It was heavy-handed and completely unnecessary.
All right, Annika Larsen in Parliament, thank you very much indeed. Back to sport.